Hello everyone, welcome to this month's altar redecorating. This is decorating for November 2016. I have already changed out my altar cloth, which I actually used this altar cloth for November last year, I believe, but I decided to use it again because I just really like it and it just felt like it fit the mood that I wanted. Now, going into this month's altar redecorating, I've been in a really big slump. As I mentioned in last week's video, I've just been kind of down and just overall just bleh. So I really wanted to kind of work with those energies and sit with them, but also have a way for me to kind of break those apart and work through them piece by piece. So that's kind of the intention that I put in when I was looking for crystals and cards for this month's altar. So that's kind of what I'm looking at going into it, and I just figured I would mention that before we get into decorating so that you guys kind of knew where the energies were lying. So if my energy feels a little bit off in this video, that's why. I apologize for any jingling in the background. That is the puppies. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So this month I'm actually going to put this candle on my altar. I was going to use my silver candle holder, but it needs to be cleaned out and I just haven't done it, and I've put it off. And this one is actually a really nice scent. This is a mulled cider scent and I really like it, and it makes me feel really good. So I kind of wanted to have more of that homey feel with the altar this month. So I'm going to put that in this corner. And then this month I was kind of taken aback by the crystals that they chose, not because I wasn't expecting them, but because I usually get a really clear sense of what I want on the altar, and this month it was very much of what they wanted me to have on the altar, which isn't bad. It was just unusual and different. So one of the ones that they wanted on the altar this month was this agate slice, and I think I'm gonna put it in this corner actually, or I might actually put it under. I think I'm actually going to put it under the candle because it just feels like it should be, I don't know, like energizing the candle or something. So we're going to do that. I also have this quartz crystal cluster that I'm going to put on the altar this month, and I'm going to put it here. And then I also have my black amethyst and merlinite slab, which looks like this. So this is the black amethyst, and on the bottom is actually the merlinite. So it is a really cool slab. I really like it, and I'm going to use it on this corner this month. And then I'm also going to use the blue goldstone sphere that we had on last month, and I'm actually going to put it on top of the black amethyst merlinite slab because they just wanted me to do that. So then I'm also going to have green aventurine on the altar this month, and I'm also going to have a green goldstone as well as the blue goldstone. For whatever reason, they wanted me to have both kinds of blue goldstone, or both kinds of goldstone, so I'm curious to look up the properties of this one again to see why. Interestingly enough, I didn't feel called to use my selenite tower on the altar this month. I actually felt called to use a tiny slab of selenite, and I think it may be because they kind of want the energies more balanced. So not such a huge piece of selenite as I usually have, but a smaller piece. So I'm going to put that right here. And then I also have a piece of petrified wood that I'm also going to use, and I'm also going to use a piece of titanium black kyanite. This is in what they call a wing shape because it kind of looks like a wing, but I'm going to put that right there. And honestly, those are all the crystals for this month. I didn't want to overdo it, and I felt that they kind of wanted to keep it simple as well. So that's why I'm just doing these ones. And now we're going to get into the cards. So I have pulled cards that I felt called to pull from the deck that I'm using, which is the Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides Oracle Cards by Stephen D. Farmer. I used this last month and a couple months now, and I just feel continually called to use it. I have pulled 7 cards, and I'm just gonna go over which ones stand out to me. Last month we had 2, the previous month we had 2, so I'm curious to see if we have 2 or 3 or 1 this month. We'll see. But I actually haven't looked at any of these cards, so I don't know what any of these cards are. So I'm just going to tune in. This card is glowing, so I'm going to pull that one out. Okay, and I asked if there was any more and they said no, just one. So this is the card for this month, and it is, oh, interesting. The Gorilla card, and it says, take time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. So that's a really good card for this month. I'm just going to put it right in the middle. And I'm actually kind of glad that they only had one animal energy on the altar this month, because even though sometimes it's nice to have 2 or 3 to work with, on a month like this where I kind of want to keep things simple and less overwhelming energy wise, it's nice to have just one that I'm working with. It makes it a little bit easier for my overactive brain to handle. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, this is my altar for November 2016. Okay, my lighter is gonna work for me. And yeah, this is it. I'm glad you guys got to join me while I put it all together, and I hope that your November goes well. Hopefully I will be back on track with videos next week as well. I don't want to promise anything just because my energy has been kind of wacky and I've been trying to juggle a lot of stuff at the moment. So it may be that I just need to take a couple weeks break. If I do, I will certainly let you guys know. But at this point, I plan on making videos for the rest of November at least. But we'll just see where my energy is. I don't want to push myself, but I do want to, get back in the rhythm of stuff. So we'll see where it goes. And of course, if you guys have any video suggestions, leave them down in the comments down below, and I will do my best to add them to my video making list. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below as well. And if you guys are interested in private readings from me, go ahead and find my link down in the description bar below for my website. It's www.arielwickman.com. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. Have a great November and the great rest of your week and weekend. And I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.